Welcome back to the Wax Lair. My name's April. So today I have my Vendor Wax Empties, and this is for the entire month of March. Now, if you watched my video on my monthly melters, I was going to focus heavily on my Scoopable Wax. That's my L3 Waxy Wonder Scoopables and my Scoopable Wax Melts. Well, lo and behold, you guys, I sucked. I sucked at that. I did not get through very much of my Scoopables. I don't know. It's just like I'm having this mental block on. I just can't get myself to just warm them. I hate the clean out portion of it. They perform great. So I don't know what I'm going to do, you guys. I have a feeling that I might have to destash them just because I am not finding myself using them. However, I will say this was a fabulous month for melting my Vendor Wax though. You guys, check out all of this, bags and bags full of wax. I think what really helped me this month was the chop and chat that I had with my friends. It was really fun. I think it's on Martha's Fragrance Corner channel. We had a live chop and chat, and I got through so much vendor wax this month from that. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump on in. And I do have things kind of somewhat organized, but we're gonna just go with it, and I'm gonna pull from the top. So the first thing I have is my Vintage Chic Scents. Now I love Vintage Chic Scents. I'm so happy that she's still pouring wax after her small, tiny little hiatus. Her wax just performs beautifully for me, and she has the most amazing blends and, dare I say, the best raspberry jam in the industry. But the first thing I have is one of my favorites, and that is Ross, Rachel, and Jill. This was her 2-pack tiles, and I'm probably gonna have to take my glasses off to read it. Scent notes are strawberry pound cake, yellow cake, zucchini bread, and raspberry jam. And let me tell you something, this is a top favorite of mine from her for sure. Oh my gosh, yes. The strawberry pound cake and the raspberry jam and the zucchini bread just blend together so perfectly. It's sweet, it's rich, it's decadent, it's dessert-like. One of my favorite scents. She had this, and I think I bought 12 of them. So yes, I love this scent. Would highly recommend it if you like raspberry jam and zucchini bread scents. Super, super delicious. Next up is also from Vintage Chic Scents, and that is Bad Guys Sugar Cookies. Scent notes are neon green pistachio pudding cake, waffle cones, and cupcakes. And this was delicious as well. Yes, I really like her pistachio. It doesn't lean too heavily on the cherry side, which I appreciate. And then that waffle cone and cupcakes just really added an extra richness to the scent. I love this one. It was a good performer. Would not hesitate to purchase this again. And I think I have 2 or 3 more 2-pack tiles in my stash. And then rounding out my Vintage Chic Scents is Sunny Side of the Sugar Cookie Street. Scent notes are lemon, coconut butter cake, and sugar cookies. And this one is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Still smells so good. Her lemon bakery is just out of this world. It does not read cleaner lemon at all. Just very fresh, rich, decadent bakery lemon. And then the sugar cookies and the coconut, just absolutely amazing, fabulous. Don't have any more in my stash, but I would definitely pick some more up if she ever offered it again. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about Rosegirls. Quite a few Rosegirls bags. First one is Serendipity and Serendipity and Florida Key Lime Pie and Birthday Cake. I think I got this from a friend, and this was really nice. Her Florida Key Lime Pie is really good. It's lemony, or I'm sorry, it's lime, it's sweet. It really is like you're having a key lime pie. And then the birthday cake and the Serendipity just added some extra sweetness, creaminess to the scent. Yeah, this was really good. I would pick that one up if she ever offered that one again. This one was from Summer Michelle, and this is a Sweet Princess Party. It's strawberry pound cake, cookie land, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and vanilla ice cream. Freaking loved this one. I am a sucker for anything strawberry, and the strawberry was fantastic. Again, just a really good strawberry bakery scent. The Santo was great, was fairly long lasting. I would purchase that. It was delicious. Okay, this one freaking surprises me. This is the Midnight Society. So scent notes are Palo Santo, Sweet Lavender, and Vanilla Bean Noel. Now, a little history from me is I used to not like lavender scents. Like, I hated them. But then my friend Summer got me hooked on them, and anything with sweet lavender and bakery, I am there for. Now, this one doesn't have the bakery per se, but it's a sweet lavender, and the Palo Santo just gives it like an extra smokiness and creaminess. And then the Vanilla Bean Noel added sweetness and creaminess. So good. I freaking loved this one. I think I might have one more mini melter bag in my stash. This was a surprise for me, so I was very, very close to destashing it, but I decided to give it a warm, and I fell in love. Also, Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs. That's so hard to say. Scent notes are Monster Cookie and Marshmallow Smoothie. I think Christine gave me this scent. I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, this is a really good bakery cookie scent. It's creamy, it's sweet, it's rich, really long lasting. Highly recommend that one if you like those kinds of scents. That's a good one from Rosegirls. And finally, I got through a Spearmint Pink Sugar Marshmallow Smoothie. I've had this one in my stash for quite a while, but I love it. Oh man, it smells so good, you guys. The combination of spearmint and pink sugar is just phenomenal. This is the best spearmint I think I've smelled in the wax industry. It's sweet and minty at the same time, but also creamy. Then the marshmallow smoothie had some extra sweetness, and of course the pink sugar. Out of this world. I love that blend, and I would love to have that by the truckloads. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about some Teddy Bees. Got through some Teddy Bees wax. So this one is vanilla and stone fruit. And I know Alexis Schulter loves the scent, and I do too. Scent notes are sensual vanilla, tonka bean, red plums, caramelized sugar, and peach flesh. Now this scent definitely got a lot stronger the longer I've had it. I bought this one about a year ago, and it's great now, you guys. Yeah, it was a good performer. It's not too strong. This isn't a scent that I would want super strong, but it was fabulous. It was in my master bedroom, and it was just such a good bedroom melt. You did get like the vanilla, the sweet vanilla, and then the sugary sweet nectarine. It was delicious. I would buy that one again in a heartbeat without hesitation. Another one that I really, really enjoyed is Boudoir. I think I melted this one in my bedroom too. Scent notes are pink sugar, Palo Santo, and sugar cookies. And I'm just going to keep my glasses off because I can't read these with my 50-year-old eyes. So the scent notes are pink sugar, Palo Santo, and sugar cookies. This was phenomenal, out of this world. Again, I really like pink sugar mixed with other bakery scents or with Palo Santo. It just gives it a little bit of more creaminess, and this was great. It was a good performer. Love that one. Would definitely repurchase. And finally from Teddy Bees is Blueberry Dump Cake. Holy cow. If you are a blueberry lover like me, you need to get this one. Scent notes are fresh blueberries, crispy cake topping, hints of warm spice, and vanilla. And it's absolutely all of those things. And this was a banger for me. Oh man, it smells so good. So this is just like a really good blueberry cobbler. It's like you have fresh blueberry capote, and you have like a crumbly, buttery pastry topping on top. You heat it up in the oven, and it's just bubbling over. That is what this is. Oh, and I loved it. I think this one was given to me by Chris from Dazzling Scents with Chris, and I actually have one more in my stash, which I'm so thankful for because freaking loved it. All right, let's see. Let's talk about some Salt Mountain Melts. This is a relatively new vendor to me, but I love it. So this one is Blackberry Sugar Bread, and the scent notes are Blackberry Baked Bread Sugar, and this was so freaking good. This is a very true, authentic blackberry. It's not floral. It's just very fruity, juicy, ripe blackberry. And then the fresh baked bread and the sugar, it was phenomenal. It was so good. I think I have 2 more souffles in my stash, and I'm so happy because I loved that one. Okay, this is another one that's phenomenal. This is I Dream of Bread. This was a souffle, and a lot of these are the things that I chopped in during the live chop and chat. So if you want to watch that video, watch it. You can watch me chopping everything on my cutting board. So the scent notes are lavender, fresh baked bread, and vanilla bean Noel. This was so good. Oh my gosh, dare I say she has one of the best fresh baked breads I have ever smelled. It is so good. I love it. Okay, and finally from Salt Mountain Melts is bread and jam for Francis. Do you guys kind of see a theme here? I love bread scents. So the scent notes are baked zucchini bread, blackberry jam, butter cookies, and creamy butter. Hello, you had me at the creamy butter. Oh my gosh. And yes, this is a sweet, rich, decadent bakery bread, delicious goodness dessert. I love it. I think I have 2 more in my stash, and it was a souffle, and I absolutely loved that scent, and it was a great performer. I think I had that one going on in my living room, and my living room just smelled amazing all day long. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about the Pharmacist Daughter. I love the Pharmacist Daughter. So this one is Cake Whisperer, and the scent notes are sweet on Paris, strawberry pound cake, and cotton candy. This was amazing. I think I had this one going in my office. Oh man, and it still smells so freaking good. So she has a really good strawberry pound cake. It's rich, decadent, sweet, just ooey gooey goodness. And the sweet on Paris and the cotton candy added some extra sweetness to the scent. Love that one. Great performer. I would definitely pick that one up again. And this one is a favorite, and probably for a lot of you guys too. And that's strawberry coconut crack. Scent notes are strawberry pound cake and coconut crack. I mean, does it get any better than that? Oh my gosh, so good. So this was a souffle, and I actually have 4 more. There goes my voice. I have 4 more in my stash because I think I picked up 5 when she offered this. And she recently had a pre-order, maybe last month, and she had her plain coconut crack. So you know this girl went in for her coconut crack. Really, really good scent if you love those bakery coconut blends. All right, let's see. Let's go over here with some Sassy Girl Aroma. So this is Tiffany's Strawberry Cupcakes. And the scent notes are strawberry cupcakes, buttery toffee, hint of chocolate, and loads of buttercream in a creamy, fluffy vanilla cake. Again, I was on a bakery kick, and this was so good. I think I had this one going on in my bedroom, and it was just such a good, delicious bakery scent. She has really good strawberry cupcakes, and I love this one. I would definitely pick that one up again. This is Universal Beach, and this is, I think this was from her, was this from her Beach Nights? I think it was her Beach Nights sampler. So it's blackberry, fruity pebbles, yum, cotton candy, sweet cream, toasted marshmallows, sea salt breeze, and s'mores and sugar cookies. I love this one. Yeah, so good. I love Beach Nights mixed with fruity scents. I just think it's a great combination. It was super yummy. Would definitely pick that one up again in a bigger size. And this one is Moonstruck on the Beach. And it's blackberry jam cookies, zucchini bread, vanilla bean Noel, toasted marshmallows, sea salt breeze, and s'mores. Again, this was just so good. Bakery with Beach Nights is also amazing, and I love this one. Would not hesitate to pick that one up in a big size. Loved it. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is a vendor that is relatively new to me, but I have completely fallen head over heels for. That's Dessa's Homespun Scents. This one is Circus Under the Stars. I think this was a little sample from her. Yes, it was. And I don't have the scent notes for it. But yeah, I remember really enjoying it. It was good, and I would pick that one up. Wish I knew the scent notes. Okay, this one is Strawberry Sugar I can't talk today. Strawberry Sugar Shack. This one was in one of her tile shapes, and it's strawberry pound cake, sweet macerated strawberries, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. This was amazing, phenomenal. Oh yeah, I love her strawberry pound cake, and with the added sweetness from the strawberries and then the creaminess from the cupcakes at Tiffany's. This was a fabulous blend in my office, and I would definitely pick that one up again. And this one is Razzle Dazzle Funnel Cake, and another tile. It's farm fresh raspberry jam atop fried funnel cake and powdered sugar. This was super good. I think I had this one going in my bedroom. And yeah, it was so good. I would absolutely pick this one up again in a larger size. And one thing that I really love about her wax is that she offers so many different sizes. Like, you can try out so many different scents. You can get them in a small tile. You can get them in like a custom loaf with an overpour. You can get it in like a big brittle bar. Like, so many options. Great way to be able to try different things. And next up is Bacon Me Crazy Strawberry Sugar Shack. This was a build-a-bar custom creation that I had, and I love this one. I think I had this one going in my office and my master bedroom. And yeah, it was the sweet goodness of the Strawberry Sugar Shack, and then the Bacon Me Crazy just like gave it such a good bakery vibe. So yummy. I would definitely get that one again. I really, really enjoyed that. It was a great performer. And then this one is On the Boardwalk, and it's Cotton Candy, Lemonade, and Salty Sea Air. Now, I used to not be a big fan of Salty Sea Air scents, but I have found that I really do like it when it's blended with other things, especially a fruity blend. And this was so good. Yeah, that Salty Sea Air just kind of elevates the scent and just makes it breezy and airy and just so good. So if you have an opportunity to try some fruity scents with some Salty Sea Air or bakery with Salty Sea Air, I highly recommend giving that a try. Super good. Okay, let's see. This one is another Teddy Bees, and this was Surfside Sweet Shop, and this was in one of her tubs. And I love this one. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I think I have one more tub left. Summer got me hooked on this scent, and I'm so thankful because I freaking love it. Would definitely be a repurchase. It's a pretty good performer, especially for Teddy Bees, because sometimes Teddy Bees can be a little bit on the lighter side, but that one actually was a pretty good performer. Let's see. This is another one from Salt Mountain Melts, and it's Outer Banks and one of her tubs. And the scent notes are Beach Nights, Marshmallow Cake, and Sugar Cookie. And this was, again, so good. Oh yeah, I love Salt Mountain Melts. I think her wax performs really well for me, and I think she has really amazing blends. And one thing I love about her is that she doesn't put too many scents like up in her pre-orders. It's just, you know, very minimalistic, maybe, you know, 15 to 20 cents. So it's not overwhelming. So I love this one. Would definitely pick that one up again. Let's see here. A couple things from Southbound, which is also a newer to me vendor. This one is Lavender Cream Puffs. And yeah, your girl, Summer Michelle, got me hooked on this one. Scent notes are lavender, buttery pastry dough, creamy vanilla custard, sweet cream, and confectioner sugar. I think I bought 4 of the bakery bags just on Summer's recommendation alone, and she did not lead me astray. Oh my gosh. I mean, I freaking love lavender now, especially when it's with a sweet bakery scent. This was just so phenomenal. Banger performer. Loved it. I would buy that by the buttload. Again, I just loved it. And then this one is also from Southbound, and it's Strawberry Watermelon Cake. fresh strawberry and juicy watermelon blended with a sweet birthday cake. This was recently in a pre-order she had it in a recent pre-order, and I think I bought two bags of it. I love this one, you guys. It's so good. Oh yeah. I mean, it's still so strong in this bag. Yeah, so you get the sweet strawberry and the sweet watermelon, but then you have that rich, decadent birthday cake with it, and it's phenomenal and amazing. And I have an itch on my nose. I think I have cat hair on me. Okay, let's see. I think I have a couple more from Swanky. This is from her My Darling Vanilla collection, her sampler she had. This is My Darling Vanilla Blueberry. I love this one. Again, I am a blueberry hoe. Oh my gosh, and this was so good. This was a great performer. I would definitely buy this one in a big loaf if she offered that. It was so good. Her My Darling Vanilla blends, they're phenomenal. And this one also a My Darling Vanilla blend with raspberry cream. Yeah, oh man. She has the raspberry as well. I love this one. Would buy this in a loaf, 100%. So good, and it was a good performer. Okay, let's see. I have a couple of K's here. This one is Grinchmas Crunch, one of her little clams. And the scent notes are white cocoa, cinnamon bark, mint, vanilla, and lemon peel. And I actually really enjoyed this scent. I do not get the lemon peel at all or the cinnamon bark. What I get is like hot chocolate with peppermint. Oh, it's so good. That's a scent that I would definitely pick up again from K's. And this is Apple Butter Frosting, which is a dupe for Scentsy. And the scent notes are baked apple, cinnamon, and vanilla buttercream. And yeah, this was really good. I will say that with K's, I find that her clamshells just work so much better for me than her K-Cuts, which is kind of a bummer. But, you know, at the end of the day, I guess that's okay. I just find like I get better performance. These just have a little bit more oomph, you know, in my warmers. So I definitely prefer K's clamshells versus the K-Cuts. So that's how I will buy my K's from now on. Let's see. This one is from Second and Spruce, and it's from her Carnival sampler, and it's called Popcorn Ball, and it's kettle corn and mallow fluff. This was so good. Oh my gosh, this was so good. So her kettle corn is definitely a buttery kind of popcorn, but it's very sweet at the same time. And I love it. Oh, it's so good. And then the mallow fluff just added some extra creaminess and extra sweetness to the scent. I love this one. I would definitely buy that one in a big size. Okay, now this is the one and only Scoopable that I melted the entire month. And you guys, I was supposed to melt all of my Scoopables. Well, I didn't. I only got through one. And this is from Scoopable Tart Wax. So I think it's Scoopable Wax Melts now. And this is Strawberry Sugar Milk. This was a custom I had her make. It's strawberry jam and sugar milk. And it was so good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So again, it's like Scoopables perform so well in all my warmers. It doesn't matter if it's a bulb warmer, a high watt, low watt, an element warmer. It doesn't matter. It melts beautifully and has great scent throw. It's just cleanup is a bitch for me. So that's the only thing I don't like about the Scoopables, but performance wise, absolutely amazing. Okay, I still have more, you guys. I still have more. These are some one-offs that I had. So let's talk about this one. This is one that I got from the Round Robin, and it is from Sweet Tooth Scents, and I have not had an opportunity to order from her yet, but this one was in the Round Robin, and it's spiced honey and patchouli. It's spiced honey, lemon sugar, roasted cocoa, and patchouli. Now, I am not a patchouli girl by any means, but this was really nice. I did enjoy the scent. Yeah, it smells good. I feel like the roasted cocoa really helped that patchouli out. it kind of helped take it down a little notch. It was still an earthy scent, but it was beautiful. The roasted cocoa just made it creamy, a little bakery. The spiced honey, again, added some sweetness. So this was really, really good. I had this one going in my master bedroom during the nighttime, and I loved it. Let's see, next up is from, I always get this mixed up, Sassy Wax Melts. Yes, Sassy Wax Melts. This was a custom I had. It's Fruit Loops, Sparkling Limoncello, and this was really, really good. I loved it. Yeah, very sweet. The limoncello was a little fizzy. It was so good with the sweetness of the Fruit Loops. It was a good performer. And she did change her wax formula. She used to have a very hard wax, but now it's very, very soft. You can kind of see on here just how soft it is. But that's how I like my wax. Melted beautifully in all of my warmers, and just, it was great. Oh, look, here's another one from Swanky. This is Blackberry Fruit Loops, and I actually think I warmed this one today. This is so good. Her Fruit Loops is delicious, and then mixed in with that extra sweetness and fruitiness from the blueberry. Man, it's so good. This was like a creamy scent, a creamy Fruit Loop scent. I loved it. I would buy so much of that. Well, some of these must have fallen out. This is from Salt Mountain Melts. It's PB&J, strawberry jam, bread, peanut butter, and honey. I think this one might be the PB&J BBW type. And yeah, it's good. I don't know if it's like my most favorite scent in the world, but it was nice. Yeah, I mostly got the bread and I would say the peanut butter. So maybe a little tiny hint of the strawberry, but just a hint, and then the honey. But it was good, and it was a good performer. This is from Birdie's Making Sense. That is a newer to me vendor. I purchased from her once, and I freaking love this one. It's Mr. Bojangles Garden Dirt and Watermelon. Now, I know you're going to say, oh, what the heck, April? Garden dirt, but hear me out. The watermelon with a garden dirt, it just made the watermelon smell so realistic. I love this one. Oh, it's so good. Like, I can just sniff it all day. Oh, it's so good. This is one I wish I had more of. Super yummy. Highly recommend if you enjoy authentic watermelon scents. Nothing candied, just like a really authentic, ripe, juicy watermelon. This is Witch's Wart from Kay's. It was a sample. Pumpkin pecan waffles, candy corn, and coffee. And yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was nice. Not my most favorite coffee scent, but then again, I'm not in the mood for coffee scents right now. It's hot here. I'm really into like the summery kinds of scents. So I think if I had warmed this one during the fall, winter, I think I would have enjoyed it more. This is from Lavender and Speckles. It's pistachio birthday bread. And the scent notes are toasted pistachios, birthday cake, vanilla waffle cones, all blended with zucchini bread. Now this smells amazing on cold. Yeah, really, really good. I love the toasted pistachios because they are a very nutty pistachio. I don't get any cherry whatsoever. I struggled though with performance. I melted the whole entire thing in my master bedroom and all of my warmers, and it just struggled. So I don't know, I feel like, you know, it had plenty of time to cure. It's from October 2023, but that scent it didn't perform very well for me in my warmers in my bedroom. Okay, another one from Birdie's Making Sense, and this is Merry Munchies. It's blueberry cobbler, Mrs. Claus cookies, and lemon pound cake. Yeah, this is so good. Oh man, it's so good. I love blueberry scents. So the blueberry cobbler with the lemon pound cake and the Mrs. Claus cookies was just blueberry bakery heaven. Loved it. It was a good performer. Would definitely pick that one up again. And this is, I'm so excited to talk about this. This is Britta's The Exorcist. And it's patchouli, Palo Santo, vanilla bean, and marshmallow. I picked this one up in the round robin that we just had. And this was my very first experience with Britta's. And I'm hooked. I am hooked. Oh my gosh. So the Palo Santo is a very woody, sweet to my nose Palo Santo. And maybe the marshmallow and vanilla bean are kind of giving it some extra sweetness. But I love that her Palo Santo, at least to my nose, it does not smell masculine. It doesn't smell like cologne. It just smells like a really woody, smoky kind of a scent. And I am so here for it. And then the patchouli was a really good patchouli. Again, I'm not a patchouli girl, but man, mixed with everything, this was amazing. She is having a pre-order, I believe, April 5th through April 7th. And you better believe that this girl is going to go in heavy on that. And I'm going to pick this one up because she is offering the Exorcist in there. Let's see. Another one from Second and Spruce. This was Christmas Mug. And it's espresso, creamy eggnog, sugar cookies, and mallow fluff. Now, I enjoyed this coffee. Erica has an amazing espresso oil. And then with that creamy eggnog and the sugar cookies, it was heaven. It was so good. Loved that. And finally, from Traverse City Wax Company is praline pretzel dough. And I think this was a sample. And yeah, this was nice. It wasn't overly strong, but again, you guys, it's such a small sample that I couldn't really, I can't judge it. I can't fault it for not being super strong because I didn't have a lot to gauge. But it smells really nice on cold. Probably if I had more of it, it probably would have done better. But I did like that scent. So guess what, you guys? That is it. That is what I melted for Vendor Wax in March. I got through quite a bit. Thank goodness for the wax chat, chop and chat live that we had. It was so fun and a great way to talk and just hang out with my friends and with all of you and to chop my wax so that I could use it. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys next month for my April Vendor Empties. Thanks, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.